Welcome to Discovery. That's right, it is finally the best black and death metal albums of March 2022. And you know what? March was a fantastic month for death and black metal. There are 10 spots that I have to fill out. I got more than 10 spots. There's been so many enjoyable albums that are worthy for these spots. This is a spin-off of the best metal albums of the month. We're talking only about black and death metal. Incredibly hard list to make, but I think I got the best black and death metal albums. The rest will be featured on the best metal albums of the month in the next video when I discuss my favorite metal albums of March 2022 in all genres of metal. So before I start, pop your favorite black and death metal albums of March 2022 and let's get on with another Discovery. Coming at number 10 is Forza Rauros, the key to a vanishing future. Of course, this is black metal. Of course, Forza Rauros are a fantastic band, and overall this is a good album, but it is one of their weakest albums in their discography in my opinion. I previously did a Forza Rauros album ranking, and Forza Rauros is a very good black metal band, talk about misanthropy, but the problem with this album is that the overall sound, yes, it does sound like a Forza Rauros album, but I just feel that it may be a little bit polished for my liking. Like, the production is quite clean, but it's still one of the best black metal albums of March 2022, easily gonna make it in the top 10. But yeah, what can I say? Love the guitar work on this, just bombastic drumming at times, and not to mention the atmosphere. It's a very atmospheric album with a few folky elements. Very good vocals. Vocals have a really edgy feel. And yeah, this is a very different album by Forza Rauros, and I do support their change. Forza Rauros, key to vanishing future, sits at number 10. Next up is a Netherlands band, a black metal Netherlands band. Band number 9 is Udegste, Zwartmagische Brouwsels. I don't know about the pronunciation, I fucking suck with pronunciation, but yeah, this is a very good album. It's got a gothic feel, this LP, and the vocals are very intense. I love the guitar work on this, love the overall production, and yeah, it's just a very dark and atmospheric album. Like the first song, Hacks and Floor, it reminds you of Cradle of Filth a little bit, especially the old Cradle of Filth. We're talking about Principles of Evil Made Flesh era. It's got that really gothic sound, like the organs are very present on the first song. The album just increases in intensity, and at times it throws the black metal rulebook out the window because there are sounds that you wouldn't think were on this album. And I love the album cover. The album cover looks very mystical, very dark, and yeah, the vocals have this very intense feel. But overall, Udegste really hit the nail in the coffin on this. I love the sound on this album. It is easily one of the best black metal albums of March. Next up is a technical death metal band, Godless Truth, and the album Godless Truth sitting at number 8. Very brutal technical death metal album with some great guitar work, some great leads, and also enjoyable solos. Just great transitions as well. There are a few instrumentals, great songs like Decision, Fortune Time, R.I.P. Cage with that really great guitar riff that does get stuck in your head. And yeah, it's a pretty batshit crazy album, Godless Truth, and easily one of the best death metal albums of March 2022. And not to mention the album cover, man. The album cover looks absolutely fucking fantastic. I love how the album looks so mysterious. And yeah, it is a really fun time. If you like guttural vocals, deep demonic growls, you're gonna fucking love Godless Truth. Go check it out if you haven't already. Next up is a death doom band. We got an all-female group called Konvent, Call Down the Sun. Puritan Masochism was one of the best albums of 2020, while Konvent decided to create another great album called Call Down the Sun, the sophomore album. Although I feel that Puritan Masochist is a little bit better than Call Down the Sun, these girls really channel in this dark, death, doomy sound that I absolutely fucking love. The vocals are incredibly guttural and deep. It's just all dark and evil growls on this. The guitar tone has this very grindy element to it. It's slow, it's doomy, and it's deaf as anything. Konvent, Call Down the Sun really took me by surprise. I knew this album was going to be fucking great, but these girls released a surprise album because I didn't even hear about them making another album, but they did, and holy shit, what a fantastic album. You can hear the bass very prominent in tone, and guitar work is absolutely fucking fantastic. The riffs will crush your bones. That's how powerful the guitar is on this LP. But yeah, Konvent, Call Down the Sun is a fantastic death doom album. Go check it out. Okay, so next up is, well, a band you know I've been talking about. I've been talking about this band quite a lot of times, especially last year when they released their album Apotheosis. Well, Aethyrick released a brand new album called Pilgrimage, which was just released a few days ago. And we got Pilgrimage, and I'll tell you what, this is a very good album. This is the 4th studio album, and they are a Finnish black metal band. And yeah, the guitar works fantastic, the drumming's spectacular, the vocals have this really edgy tone that I absolutely love. I love the high shrieks, I love the atmospheric vibe as well. This is some fantastic fucking sinister atmospheric black metal, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Great songs like The Turning Away, In the Chapel 1 Spirit has this howling guitar riff that I absolutely love, and Winds of the Wanderer is one of my favourite songs off the album, with Kingdom to end off this LP to be quite epic, quite majestic in tone. The symphonic elements build now and again throughout this LP, and it's easily one of the best black metal albums of March. This is great atmospheric black metal, and it is easily one of my favourite black metals of the year so far. But yeah, there are a few other black metal bands that really took me by surprise, but Aethyrick Pilgrimage easily gets into the best black and death metal albums of March 2022. I will also talk to you more about this album on Discovery, but yeah, Aethyrick do it again with their really hyped 4th studio album Pilgrimage. Go check it out. Okay, so next up is a band I've already mentioned on Discovery. Now this will be the last time I mention this band on a video, for many reasons, because I don't want to repeat myself, but the next band is Izthmi, Leaving This World, Leaving It All Behind. It is easily one of the best black metal albums of the year, in my opinion. Now I know Quest for Metal absolutely fucking adores this album, and yeah, I absolutely love it as well. It's just the overall beautiful folky nature on this LP, not to mention the beautiful acoustic passages you were getting throughout some of these throughout some of the instrumentals. And you got songs like The Shadow of Disillusionment, which is like 10 minutes, but I just love the drawing guitar riffs, and not to mention just the ongoing repetitiveness of the melodies that do really get stuck in your head, and these vocals are so damn fucking good. They really are. It's traditional. It's got those traditional black metal howls and shrieks that you fucking love with black metal. And yeah, this album is just filled with many surprises along the way. There are just really different odd time signatures. It's atmospheric. It's also progressive black metal, and it is just one hell of a fun time. It really is. This USA band is really kicking goals on this LP with just so many different moments that you wouldn't expect. Just beautiful guitar, aggressive drumming, leaving this world, leaving all behind. But Izthmi is a fucking banger. Okay, so next up is a black metal album that really took me by surprise. It's because of the album cover. Like, the album cover doesn't look anything like black metal. I have featured this album before on Discovery, while I'm featuring it again. Cailleach Calling, Dreams of Fragmentation. Holy shit, this album is absolutely fucking amazing. It really is. It's just the synths that really build throughout this LP. Like, they utilize a lot of synths on this, but the vocals, her vocals are absolutely incredible. Her vocals are amazing. The shrieks, the growls, the unpredictable moments, the guitar rhythms, the just incredible war of sound you're getting. Not to mention, get the most beautiful moments, like cascading waves before it hits you with just a war of black metal. Yes, Cailleach Calling, Dreams of Fragmentation is a must listen if you like atmospheric black metal. This is fantastic atmospheric black metal. It's beautiful, and there are some beautiful clean vocals. But yeah, this album just hits you right in the friggin' face and will give you a black eye once you finish with it. Fantastic, fantastic. Check out Cailleach Calling, Dreams of Fragmentation, if you haven't already. Okay, so next up is Eucharist, I Am the Void. This album is quite a long album, and it's up there to be Ixoc Trillium Difrecum for the Serpentalopath's length, but holy shit, an hour and 16 minutes goes like that. Great songs on this. It's fantastic black metal. It's melodic black metal, you could say, with hints of atmosphere, and it's just got everything. It's got everything. There are a few proggy elements on this, and Queen of Hades is a fucking banger. I love the vocal tone on this. In the Heart of Affinity, I Am the Void. Some really aggressive moments on this. The vocals have edgy and dirty feel to them. This is a fantastic black metal album. I've played this album so many times and I fucking love it. So yeah, I Am the Void by Eucharist is a must listen. So coming at number 2 is a death metal album, technical death metal album that really took me by surprise. It's Labyrinth of Hungry Ghosts by Arkaik. And I'll tell you what, this is fantastic. It really is, with some genty moments on this, not to mention some technical solos and riffs, and the vocals have a very dark and guttural tone. Production on this is just phenomenal. It's so damn satisfying to listen to this album. This is why it's so damn high, because of the overall production. It's not over polished. It's got this raw feel to it, but it also sounds so modern. This is a fantastic technical death metal album with elements of brutality. Overall structure of some of these songs, the songwriting is just fantastic. The vocals are so damn guttural and brutal in tone, but yeah, there are some really enjoyable riffs on this. It's technical, it's progressive, and there are some Meshuggah-esque vibes on this LP. But yeah, Labyrinth, Hungry Ghosts, by Arkaik is a must listen if you like technical death metal. So okay, here it is, my #1 black and death metal album of March 2022, and no doubt it will make it into my favorite metal albums of March 2022, a band called Deha and the album Decadance. I tell you what, this band is incredibly hard working. Last year, they released over 5 albums. Holy shit. Now, all thanks to Quest for Metal for telling me about this band. He showed me this band and I fucking loved it. There are only 2 songs on this album. Each song are running around about 22 minutes. I Am the Dead is possibly the best song of the year. It has got everything from black and doom, from black metal to death metal, black and death metal, and even progressive metal. The Devil's Science has more of that black metal aesthetic, but I Am the Dead is one of the most experimental songs I have heard all year, and it all fits together. Deha Decadance is such an enjoyable album that you just want to hear it over and over again. Around about 45 minutes, it's a fucking banger. And yeah, it is just an incredible LP to sink your teeth in. This band works so damn fucking hard. I thought Exotic Trillium worked hard. This band has released like 14 friggin' albums in a space of 3 years. That is absolutely incredible. Yes, this is my favorite black and death metal album of March 2022. And yeah, there'll be some more black and death metal albums in the next video where I'll give you my favorite metal albums of March of this year. But yeah, Deha Decadance is a must listen if you like experimental black metal. And it's not just black metal. There are gang chant vocals on this. There are just clean vocals. There are just aggressive, brutal high shrieks, growls. There's even an awesome synth solo on this. I Am the Dead, The Devil's Science, Decadance, Deha is a must listen. It's just absolutely fucking fantastic. Go check it out now. So yeah, that's it for the best black and death metal albums of March 2022. Join me next time as we will discuss best metal albums of the month, which is March. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this video. Let me know what you're going to check out as well. There are just so many amazing albums that I missed out, and it's just hard, it really is. Maybe I have to just do a single black metal video and a single death metal video and just, you know, have the best black metal albums of the particular month and then put out the best death metal albums of a particular month. I don't know, guys. Let me know if you want to see that, and I will see you in the next one.